the tracks that I perform, I mean, they are not released yet, but I always do something new so I could just catch the vibe, and they was fucking with it.
Right.
They was fucking with it.
So are you a singer or a rapper?
I'm a singer.
Singer, okay.
Yeah.
Love to have some singers down here.
You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. We little gems, hidden gems. You know how that be.
So what songs did you end up performing tonight?
Tonight I perform Fuck Boy.
Okay. I got a hat that says "fuck boy" too.
Do you?
I do.
See, we representing. I
All
mean,
right.
I love the track because it just signifies so much about fuck boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they exist, and a fuck boy can be a girl too. So
could.
it is what it is.
Right.
It's a lifestyle. It's a toxic ass lifestyle. That's what the fuck it is. I also perform All Gone, which is one of my singles that I newly released this year. That's about like a back and forth relationship. Just trying to find your worth and trying to deal with life, right?
Yeah.
And then I did a rap called BIY, Bitch I'm Yada, which is something new for me. I got in the studio and my producer was like, "You like this beat?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I just started going crazy, and it was what was expected.
Okay, all right, doing something a little different.
Yeah, it was perfect. I like it.
So we're asking everyone tonight, because a lot of people work regular jobs to help fund their real passion, whether it's music, entrepreneurship. So what's the worst job you ever had?
Worst job I ever had. You know what's crazy? It was the worst job I ever had, but it was a very high-paying job. And it was, what was it? Purchasing.
Okay.
Purchasing car parts for a company. And it was in a call center environment that was very small. However, the cubicle buddy that I had ate ice all fucking day. Then there were things she knew that she wouldn't share with me. She basically just was like, "You gotta get it out the mud."
Right.
But the environment just wasn't what I was fucking with. So I was just like, "Nah, I'm out of here."
Good with that.
Yeah, one day I was just like, "I ain't going."
Right. Never
Nope.
came back, right?
Never went back.
So what's the best advice someone has given you about music or life?
Music and life. I met Dawn from Danny D. Kane about a year and a half ago, and she basically told me, like, find your lane. Like, don't base nothing that you're doing off of anybody else. Like, just work hard, and then when you reach your plateau and you get to autopilot while you working, she was like, stay there, find your lane, and just work from there. But don't compare yourself to nobody, and don't see what they're doing and seek that. Of course, everybody has, we got expectations of ourselves, but she said if you find yourself, God will guide you, and He got you the rest of the way.
Right. That's some good advice, definitely.
Right.
So we always hear about Detroit being a violent city, and there have been a lot of artists and creators dying from violence over the last year.
Yeah.
With Nipsey, recently Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
And even in Detroit, DJ Slick B. So what's your take on the violence, and what do you think will help people get out of that mindset, if they can?
Say that last part.
What do you think will help people get out of that mindset if they can?
Man, you know what? With all of this happening, like, all so soon, it's scary. It make a nigga like me want to stay in the house, because the industry that I'm building myself into is the entertainment industry, which is like where the targets are. Like, I mean, to get out of that mindset, we really gotta, basically what I said, like, find your lane.
Right.
You gotta find something that works for you. You can't, like, obtain it from nobody else. You can't take, like, if people really knew how karma really is, if people knew how, how life can really bite you in the ass after you do some wild, crazy shit like that, like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are not taking advantage of the good in this world and your life. Living life to your advantage without having to fuck with nobody else. So if we could just find your lane and stay there.
Okay. What do you think the Detroit music scene needs?
Its own genre.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, I'm actually from Ypsilanti, right?
Okay.
I've been 30 minutes off of 94 East. But everything that I do is gravitated towards Detroit. And when I go to LA or Atlanta, like, they know the Detroit sound. And they always say, like, oh, man, I love Detroit artists. And, you know what I'm saying? It's underrated. And I say that only because it's like a lot of crabs in the bucket type shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, out of town, they know what time it is. So if we can actually band together and move it around the universe, we'll win.
Right.
They ready for it.
Monopolize.
ATL got a hub. You know what I'm saying? LA got its own vibe. Like, Detroit is its own vibe. It just got to touch the whole world. Like, we need that.
Okay. So do you have any recent releases or projects?
Yeah, so for the next 3 or 4 months, I'm dropping a single every month. I'm dropping a single, and I'm dropping promo videos and music videos. Fuck Boy, coming real soon. Followed by that is a track called Yo-Fi. It's kind of like a more R&B chill type track. The Bitch I'm Yada. And then I got this more empowerment track called Red Dye 40. So be looking out all 2020. I'm dropping something every month.
Okay, you getting out in front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So
Putting that footwork in.
all right, let everybody know what's your social media as well.
Social media is Kenyatta Rashawn. That's KenyattaRashon. You can follow me on everything. And then look for my music, Kenyatta Rashawn, on all digital platforms. You'll love it. Trust me. Even if you don't, just share it anyway. Because sharing it is free. Showing love is free.
Right.
You feel me?
And sharing is caring. So
Sharing is caring.
come on.
I love it if you did.
All right, well, thank you. We appreciate you
Thank
coming
you,
down here.
So-so.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Yo, she's fired.